Hello everyone, it is the Lion Ben C, and this is Nexomon Extinction. This is technically the second game in the series, but this was released to Xbox before the first one was, so this is the one I have. But we're going to play it. This is Friday Night Rotations. We're going to come down here and go to No Data, so we can start from the beginning.
Humans.
Now,
And
let us play.
Together we have thrived for many generations. Together we have risen against every odd and hardship. This world is built over millennia of friendship, loyalty, and love. And that,
Hi Dragon, how you doing?
fools like to believe. In times immemorial, the Nexomon had a merciless king. Omnicron was his accursed name. This monstrosity led his brethren into a grand crusade against all of mankind. And as such, the Nexomon scourge tried to eradicate us into oblivion. But we stood strong, and a group of brave heroes found a way to outsmart Omnicron by taming his own children and turning them against himself. We were able to slay the king of monsters and defy the wheel of fate. Victory was at our grasp. Omnicron's legacy is now barren. Nothing but a sad whisper in the wind. Finally free from his shackles, the Nexomon had become our companions for life. Our world, our people, and our future were set towards a bright tomorrow. But that day never came. For the true age of extinction has just begun.
Ah, look at this view. Tell me, what was your name again? And we shall name it Lion. Lion, is it? Oh, there you are. Look. Right there. You're in that airship. Yep, that's you. Or is it? Now we get to choose like what we look like. There are males and females. We're going to pick a male. I like that one. Oh, don't worry, lad. Things are going to be just fine. I cannot believe my eyes. How did it come to this? Why is this happening? Lion, that boy betrayed us all. Everything we have built, everything we have been fighting for. Such raw power. Such absolute wickedness. The end of days is upon us. Amelia, we must retreat now. It's not worth it. Shut up, Edward. Listen to me and listen well. If we are to save our planet, Lion must be eliminated. Stand with me, tall and proud, against the face of evil. Our people will rise as Lion falls. I will never forgive you. You've doomed us all, Lion, you accursed brat. Am I the bad guy? I knew it! What are you doing here, Lion? Today's the big day. You do know what day it is, right? Of course! Then what are you waiting for? We are about to become real tamers. Don't mess this up. The others are already outside, Lion. Hurry up. Go get some supplies from the storage room, if you can even remember where that is. And this is Nexomon. Like I said, this is our Friday night rotation game. Lion, what are you doing? You're supposed to be getting your first Nexomon. I'm still too young for that, but next year will be my turn. This is definitely a Pokemon ripoff. Not in a bad way, but it definitely is. Oh wow, Nora's really mad at you. That's just because today is the big day. Teehee. You guys get to become guild tamers. How cool is that? Oh, Lion, shouldn't you be outside? I heard that someone from the guild is coming to visit us. So we're going to run and get our supplies real fast. This is very much a game, but a Pokemon style game. I am all for found an ether. Found an elixir. That's just tutorial stuff. Oops. You gotta go the other way. But I will sometimes ask the audience which Nexomon I should take and help build the team. There are some I'm going to tell you no, because I have played this game before, so it might be one that I use in my main team. 1, 2, 3? Only 3 kids this year? Hold on a second. There's supposed to be a 4th brat. I'm sure he's on his way. Why are we waiting for Lion? We're wasting time. Calm down, Ross. Patience is a tamer's greatest virtue. You just made that up. We are waiting, period. Meet with your friends. I'm trying to. Wonderful. Lion graces us with his presence. Let's get this over with, Amelie. Alright then. Greetings, children. My name is Amelia, and I represent the Tamers Guild. Every year, we select a number of youngsters to become Nexomon Tamers and join our ranks. This will be the turning point of your lives, and I am here to ensure your success. But we need to have our own Nexomon to register, right? As is our tradition, yes, the Northern Woods are an ideal place to acquire your first companion. You have until midnight. I'll fetch you from the woods once time is up. You're sending a bunch of kids into the woods until midnight? Fret not, nothing can happen in this ancient forest. Alright, you clearly have never played an RPG before. You'll be fine for Ulzar's sake. Go, the clock is ticking. So, Humph, there's something in the air today. Be careful, boy. Make haste with this silly ceremony. Oh, Lion, what's the matter? You need a Nexomon if you want to become a tamer. Go to the Northern Woods. Fate will surely bestow you with a companion. Alright, so here's the plan. Unlike normal people, Coco can use his sense of smell to track any Nexomon for us. See? Then, normal people, this is a waste of time. I'm going my own way. Good luck, guys. Tisk, do as you please. Then I'll be taking this road. Don't follow me. Well, at least we got plenty of time. We should go, Lion. Maybe we can check out the... Impossible. Lion, what are you doing here? Hear me out. Something dangerous is coming our way. Who are you? What is going on? Okay, where should we hide? We're going to do who are you? What does that matter? Now is not the time, Lion. Going back to the orphanage will just put the other kids in danger. Listen to me. There's a fake statue to the north, got it? It has a secret chamber underneath it where you can hide. Hurry up. My time, our time is running out. Why are you shaking? You want to go north? I suppose it's as good as any other path. Sure. Hey, Lion, look. There's something in the sky. Whoa, that's super huge. It's like a shooting star or something, huh? Might as well make a wish, Lion. Let's see. I wish for a completely normal and uneventful adventure. That's an oxymoron. Ha 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 ha. Okay. What is that thing? Is that a dragon? There's no way we can run from that. You were too slow, Lion. I told you to hurry. A dragon here of all places. Calm down, kid. Might as well learn how to fight now. Help is on the way. I need you to hold on for a little longer. Do you understand? I have something for you. Come on, take one of these. This shall be your companion for life, so choose wisely, Lion. You will use this to fight the dragon, even if it's just for a little bit. So now we have to select our Nexomon. Now, Nexomons have different typings, just like Pokemon. The Diamond is normal, water, fire, grass, ghost, wind, electric, rock, and psychic. Now, I do not want to take the rock one. That is the one I have in my normal playthrough. He becomes a rock Tyrannosaurus. And we can get all of these later in other places. So, I got 3 viewers right now. Pick who I'm going to use. What Nexomon am I going to use? I'll give it 30 seconds. If I don't get one, then I'll figure out something. Ooh, I'll roll a D8. Yeah, so if I don't figure this out, we're rolling a D8. Ghost. Oh, first time chatter, we got a ghost. Got one ghost, one fire. The ghost one is this one right here. That's the ghost. And the fire is this cat right here. So we have ghost and fire. Give it a little bit more. All right, it's been about 30 seconds. We're going to take the ghost. Sorry, dragon, but ghost was the first one picked. Behilda. A ghost Nexomon that can be found wandering the darkness. It can detach its head to scare off opponents. So we got a headless horseman. Don't worry, Dragon. I'll let you pick one of our Nexomon too to add to the party. Don't worry. Okay, now listen carefully. Once this is all over, nobody can know about me. Understood? Keep your mouth shut, Lion. Punk. You can do it, Lion. I believe in you. He's a dragon. What the heck are you doing? Lion, are you insane? Come back here, please. Now, you cannot win this fight. It is physically impossible. I am level 6 and he is level 45. You cannot win this. He's an earth type too. So we're going to go to our skills. Let's hit him with Phantom Abyss. Now, his is effective. The way it works is you have effective, super effective, and not very effective. I told you to stay back. Ugh. What do we do? There's no way we can beat a dragon. Keep fighting. I like your guts, Lion. But not all fights are meant to be won. Come on, get in here. That statue, it vanished. This is our chance to escape. Jeez. He just yeeted me in there. Like, get in there. Hey, Lion, come on, wake up. We are safe now. Maybe if I... Lion, your legs! The dragon got them! What? Alright, calm down. Where did you get that Nexomon from? It's a secret to tell him the truth. That's the dumbest thing I've heard all day, but sure. Anyway, look at this place. What's up with this hidden chamber? We can't go outside with that dragon out there. How about we explore a little? And we're in a hero's legacy. So if we go into here, we can see what our team is. Of course, it's just Behelda. Synergy Core. Now, what that's for, we go into here. Right now it's set as my name so that I can, so that it will be the first one that we throw out and we can change it around. But we go here and we can equip this, which copies 25% of the EXP received by other team members without having to fight. Basically, the Synergy Core is experience share. We can also nickname our ones, but I don't think we're going to do the nicknames just yet. We will eventually. Nexo Traps, that's how we catch them. They're like Pokeballs. 25 coin, a potion to heal. Lion, was it? Nice to meet you, child. My name is... Well, it doesn't matter anymore. He was the hero in the first Nexomon game. He was your player character. Eek, that's a ghost. This is some kind of tomb. Relax, kid. I saved you just now from the dragon, didn't I? You waited until the last moment. Do you realize how traumatic that could be for a child? Anyway... The dragon is now gone, so you can leave if you wish. What is this place, anyway? My final resting place. I was once a tamer just like you. Wow, were you strong? Not too shabby, I suppose. Did you hear that, Lion? He was a real tamer. He could teach us something. You know, that's not the normal reaction to meeting a dead person, right? But sure, I can teach you how to catch an Nexomon if you want. There's a good spot up ahead. We can use that. And we will. Literally nothing can go wrong by following a ghost into a dark cave. Oh wow, look at this, Lion. I wonder who these clowns were. They were the bravest warriors of my generation. And Spencer. These were all the characters from the first game. Found a super potion. Lion, you may not know this, but we live in perilous times. This world of yours is horrible, disgusting, burning, depressing, broken. Yes, we get it. But if you know where to look, you can always find a Nexomon. Can you see that shaking grass over there? That must be a wild Nexomon hiding in that spot. Approach it so we can capture it. Gives me 10 free traps. Enter the grass and I'll show you how to use Nexo Traps. This may be a complicated skill to master, but do we just weaken the Nexomon then throw the trap? Perhaps. Alright, we're going to capture this Nexomon, Lion. The important step is to weaken your target. Go ahead and attack. See, not effective, so I can take his hits a lot more. I know you're trying to skip this tutorial, so let's get this over with. Thank you. Press the L and B buttons to open capture menu. This table shows a breakdown of your capture chance. There's a lot of factors involved, like your opponent's HP. You can also feed Nexomon with various meals to improve your chances, but you learn about that later. Select Nexo Trap, the only one I have. Oh. So we caught a Skunkette, which is a normal type. Its adorable appearance belays its foul smell, which is its main defense against opponents. We're going to send it to our party. So now we have a skunk. Just because we catch something doesn't mean it's going to stay. There's plenty more I can teach you, but I'm sure your friends will be looking for you by now. I'm sure we'll meet again. But until then, stay safe. This world is not as gentle as it used to be. Now we have a whole bunch of shaking, so let's see if we can find some stuff. Oh, another normal type. That thing, if you get rid of it, it increases your chance of catching them. And I got a Rubby. Don't leave your belongings unattended around this fluffy Nexomon. It checks every pocket it can for something to steal. So we got a thief. We're going to put it in our party just because we're trying to build a party right now. Oh, we'll just beat this one up all the way. And now this right here, this little stone, is actually, if you had a pickaxe, you could hit it and it would actually give you stuff. We'll go looking. Okay, we're not finding anything new. So we're going to go to our team and now we will definitely be coming back here, but I'm trying to get the level more going. Hey Lion, what's up? Who were you? About feeding Nexomon. Can you heal my Nexomon? Sure, I can spare some supplies. There you go. There's a camp to the west with medics that can help you, by the way. Please take care now, Lion. From my personal experience, things only get exponentially worse with this rider. Now, Dragon, if you see a Nexomon you want me to keep, just let me know. I will only video ones that I know for a fact I've already used. Good gracious, Lion. Are you alright? A dragon just attacked the area. I've been looking for you. Oh, look. That's Mrs. Nothing Can Happen in the Ancient Woods. We were saved by a creepy ghost, by the way. A ghost? Please. You must be seeing things. You are talking to a cat. We are leaving the woods right now. Follow me back to the orphanage, Lion. There's no telling what will happen next. Are we going to go now, Lion? Now that you finally own a Nexomon and some Nexo Traps, it wouldn't hurt to explore a little. So, let's look around real fast and see what we can find. I see that you're into Nexomon, but do you know there's even better... what's even better than creepy animals? Shards. Beautiful, precious, marvelous, elemental shards. Some rocks? They're not rocks, they're shards. Shards are... valuable items, and they serve all manner of useful purposes. Interested? Yes. Superb. Then I have an amazing deal for you, just for you. For just a few coins and a couple of supplies, I'll give you a pickaxe. The most important tool to mine these precious gemstones. That feels like a scam. Talk to me when you're ready to make the greatest investment of your life. You have received a side quest. Keep track of your quest by accessing the journal in the main menu. Now, I don't know what he actually needs. Here's what I need from you. He needs 1 potion, 1 ether, and 200 coins. Which I have because I got all those supplies. Wonderful! You're going to love the pickaxe. You'll be able to get so many shards with it. Most gemstones are found in caves rather than out in the open, but the pickaxe will still come in handy for breaking borders around here, even if they don't contain any gems. Simply stand in front of the shiny boulder to smash it. And that gives me mine shards. So we're going to walk over here. Let's see what we got here. Another normal type. Oh, he got out. Well, you have chosen death. Yay, she leveled up to level 7. Pretty, huh? Mysterious crystals like this exist all over the world. They radiate a strange enemy that's said to empower Nexomon in the vicinity. Tutorial. These strange boulders can be broken to restore your team. Once shattered, it will take a while for them to grow back, so use them wisely. How many players had to complain to make this happen? A grass type. That's mushrooms on a log. Alrighty then. Let's see if we can catch it. Really? And I got demotivated. Let's try one more time. Alright. Champoro has been captured. You might venture through the forest without even noticing this Nexomon. It prefers dark corners in a thick foliage where it can grow and feed. Alright. So now let's go into our team. We're going to start... one thing. Check this out in database. if we go this to only seen, it tells us what level we need to get them to evolve them. Champaro needs to get to level 15, Rubby to 11, 15, 12, 17, and does not evolve. Oh, and we didn't see his stuff. Perhaps the most effective of the greater drakes, when a tyrant brings chaos somewhere in the Outlands, Gradion is often seen diving out of the skies with a meteorite. Tyrants have come to acknowledge its strength and actively avoid any confrontation. So Garloon. Alright, so we only gotta get these guys. So we are going to... Yeah, and the little symbol, if it's white, we haven't caught it yet. If it's blue, we have. That means this is catchable. It also shows you what food they love. So, like, if we had some of the food he likes, we could feed the Poil to try to make it easier to catch. So, we are going to put Rubby in as our main. That's very expensive. Alright, let's see if we can catch it. 15% catch try. Nope. Ah, killed him. Alright, we got Poil. An adorable Nexomon dressed as a sailor, always ready for action and extremely loyal. Now we will 100% be Ocean Shard. Yeah, so now he's ready to go. Oh, a little mole. Nope. Does not want to get caught. Alright, hopefully we can get it now. We got a Claudie. A small cuddly Nexomon enveloped in fluffy fur that helps it keep its balance on its tiny legs. Now, one of the bad things about this game is catching Nexomon does not give you experience. We're going to run down here. Can you heal my Nexomon? Thank you. Oh, we got a shard over here. Let's hit that. More ocean shards. I am going to try to get a fire Nexomon, but I have to wait until they actually show up. Whoa, really? A dragon was seen nearby? Then a tyrant is close, because dragons like to hunt tyrants. We came here searching for caves to mine elemental shards, but I guess it's a bad idea now. So, all right, let's go into the there's the shop. That's one of the things I really wanted to get. Break this boulder. Another synergy core. Okay, we're gonna put a synergy core on so that they get some, and we'll do the same thing with Are you a tamer? Did you know that there aren't any shops nearby? I'm just passing by, but I can sell you some basic items with a special rookie discount. Trust me, city shops are ripping you off. He can sell us potions, ethers, revives, anti-poison, anti-burn, Nexomon traps, which are definitely something we need to get. Some different food items that we can use to feed them. No, I already got 5. See you later, take care. This is a warp stone. It allows guild tamers to teleport around the world. You don't have permission to use warp stones just yet. But we got to make sure we activate them. Oops, I forgot to heal. Yeah, that was my mistake. Oh, just so you guys, if you guys were wondering, who were you? What if I told you that I was the greatest tamer in the entire world? You live in a hole. And then that'll teach you about feeding, but I already know how that works. So let's get moving on with the story right now, just for a little bit, so that we can get more areas, so we can get, hopefully, a fire Nexomon. Hey, Lion, over here. So, you guys weren't eaten by the dragon, eh? What kind of question is that? Come on, we're gathering upstairs. Did you hear? A dragon attacked the woods. This year's hunting ceremony has been canceled. Oh, don't mind me, kid. I'm just a tamer. There are reports of dragon attacks, so I was hired to keep watch around here, you know? I don't know really to do what against a dragon, though. Excuse me. Appears to be locked. Dragons this and dragons that. They can't be that scary, can they? Found another Nexo Trap. A dragon? What is the meaning of this, Amelia? Isn't the guild supposed to keep track of every dragon? Yeah, stop slacking off. I could have been eaten. Wouldn't that be tragic? Dragons don't attack humans, therefore the only explanation is a tyrant must be nearby. Hello, is everyone alright? You're late, Dina. A tyrant, yes. That must be it. Dragons are programmed to hunt tyrants. That's just how they work. So there has to be one around. The orphanage is no longer safe. The nerve! How can a tyrant hide in a place like this? We're leaving. I shall escort the kids to the city. And I will track the tyrant by myself. It couldn't have gotten too far. Shut your mouth, Lion. You must have many questions, but now is not the time. You'll have to trust me, kid. Your fate and mine are one and the same now. For better or for worse. Are you shaking, Lion? That was Dina, one of the highest ranking tamers at our disposal. If you work hard enough, you might become a Grand Master too. You must be very confused, but our priority is to get you to the safety of the city and... Yeah, finally. I gotta pack my stuff before heading to the big city. Hey, wait for me! I'll be outside. Please make haste. The day has finally come, I suppose. You'll be heading off to become a real tamer and protect this dying world of ours, Lion. Make no mistake, things are getting a tad uncomfortable. We live in dark times, which you will soon witness for yourself. What's this whole deal about the tyrants and dragons? Why were we attacked? Don't concern yourself with such matters right now. Just focus on reaching the safety of the city. Ignore the things that almost killed you. It's not important. Ooh, anti-paralysis. Oh. Ross, come back here, you little... I'll be fine. I know how to reach the city. That's not the point, Ross. There's a tyrant nearby. I don't even know what a tyrant is. I'm not afraid of that stuff anyway. I'm not like Lion. Fuck you too, buddy. Darn it, come back here. We have to go do something real fast, but... Woohoo! I see that someone's super eager to become a tamer. I'll have to restock the storage room. Leave some potions for your fellow adventurers, Lion. No. Ah, perfect. Hey, I work for the guild. I'm a medic. We have a small camp to the west where you can get your Nexomon healed and even buy a few items before you head to the city. So, pay us a video if you can, but then again, you might want to rush after your friends. Ha. At least take these coins to help with your travels. Gotta look after the rookies. Yay, gave me 100 coins. Not bad. Good luck now, Lion. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, I left something back there. There was a shiny. 15 coins. Now, if you see anybody that has a yellow star over their head, that means that they have a mission for you, and that person right there wants to fight me. Well, let's see what we have here. Ooh, a water type. Oops. Well, at least now we know there's a water type around here. Aha! You got a Nexomon, right? Don't you? That gives me permission to fight you, and if I win, you'll give me your money, punk. What? No, that doesn't make any sense. So she has a Claudie. So we're actually going to switch our team. Gonna put Hilda in. That is not who I selected to put in. Oh, they have the psychic type. No! How did I lose? This is supposed to be easy money. Well, here's some friendly advice. Wild battles can yield a few coins, but you'll profit the most from beating other trainers instead. Always be on the lookout for people to fight. Hey, here's a fire one for you. Stinger. I've used Stinger in the last one, so unfortunately I might have to nix this one. We're definitely going to catch him, though. We got a Stinger caught. But yeah, I've used Stinger. He's really good. This Nexomon enjoys hiding underneath sand or heavy rocks. Unusually short-tempered for its size, even loud noises make it angry. Send to storage. Oh, man. Yeah, early on, you gotta bounce back and forth, but he has Splash, which is effective. Yay, Ruby leveled up. Alright, let's see if we can catch this Cruff. Okay. Let's use a potion on... And now let's capture him. So we got a Cruff. A naughty water Nexomon, skillful at stealing items from shores. After being tamed, it becomes very loyal and noble. So we will send it to our party, and it will replace Poil. I think that's everybody in this immediate area. So let's see what's next. Now, the one good thing about this game is because of the fact that you can see the shaking grass, you can actually avoid some fights. That's not always true because, like, in caves, it can be random. Oi, kid, careful on the bridge, okay? The guild can't afford to fix it up. All the money goes to Param's tall walls, I guess. See the star? Means that they got a mission. I came all the way from Latvia just to find a specific Nexomon, but I had no luck at all. Hey buddy, if you can help me out, I'll be happy to repay you with a rare item. So, do we have a deal? They want me to catch a Cruff for them to get a golden Nexo Trap, which is basically like a master trap. It almost always captures. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to turn around and go get another Cruff. Thank you, Lion. I can't believe you actually found that Nexomon. You're pretty good at this, aren't you? You can have this protagonist aura. So we're going to run back here. We're going to go get another Cruff. You are not a Cruff. You are a Cruff. Alright. Now I should be able to do the capture. Yeah, see, a perfect Nexo Trap that can capture any Nexomon no matter what. But we are not going to use that until we absolutely have to. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Kick back our Cruff. I know he's almost dead, so. Demotivated means that sometimes they will not attack. Hey! Our mushroom leveled up. Found a Nexo Trap. '94, '95, '96. This is the best spot to play. Alright, I think I just figured out what the extinction part of this game's title. Thank goodness. There you are, Lion. Your remarkably impatient friend went on ahead. The capital is to the north. Our guild is at the heart of the city. Please don't deviate from our destination. You kids really underestimate the predicaments of our world. Well, let's get us some... Let's see what Nexomon we have here. Oh! We have a beetle. An electric beetle. I will 100% lose Ruby if I keep doing that. Oh, I think no matter which one I do, I'm going to end up killing him. Yep. Hey, Bahilda went up to level 8. Okay, this Nexomon is a lion, Griff. I used it in my first playthrough, so I'm not going to use it in this one. But yeah, it is 100%, was one of my favorites. Man, he took me out quick. But that's a Griff caught. With twice the curiosity and bravery of other Nexomon, this feline has the courage of a true king. Send him to storage. This road leads to the Outlands. Mad Nexomon bandits and tyrants wreak havoc over there. You should stay safe, kid. Go to Param and you'll be fine. Okay. Try the bite. All right. And we got the beetle. It charges electricity from the objects it locates on the ground. We're going to put it in our party, and it's going to take the place of Claudie. I will want it done. Alright, we'll come back in a second. I need to heal. You want to fight? I don't want to fight. Nothing to report yet. The impregnable city of Param lies ahead. Hundreds of tamers like us keep the place safe up and running. Oh, a rookie, huh? Tisk, you better hurry up inside, kid. The tyrants are always lurking. So we gotta find a place to heal. So this is Param. It's so much bigger than I thought. Whoa, so many tamers. This place is the real deal. The capital city of Param. Welcome to Param, the ultimate bastion of the human domain. Amid the chaos, violence, and decay that spreads throughout the world, Param stands tall and proud against all odds. Once you become guild members, all your efforts and skill will be directed towards preserving this peace. Take a good look around. This is what you'll be fighting for from now on. That's a healing center. Tamers like you can use it to restore their parties for free. There's also a storage service where you can deposit and withdraw Nexomon. There's a general store over here. You can purchase various items to aid in your quests. Their goods and prices may vary over time, so check out often. They also sell Nexo Traps to catch wild Nexomon. There are many types of Nexo Trap, but you can learn about that on your own. To the east is the Airship Hangar. Many tamers use it to reach the Drake Isles, the alleged birthplace of the dragons. Feel free to check it out sometime. It's quite the view. The citizens of Param are especially kind towards guild members. If you have time to spare, pay them a visit. Citizens often have special jobs for tamers like you. To the west is the research district. Our scientists have spent a lot of time trying to unlock the full potential of our Nexomon so that we may survive. You may be newbies, but it's worth checking out. And finally, to the north, at the heart of the capital, lies the Tamers Guild. There's so much to see, so much to do. We have to check out the Drake Isles. We could capture our very own dragon. I'm tired of hearing about dragons. Did you know we can synthesize cores which enhance our Nexomons in the research district? You are such a nerd. One step at a time, kids. Come with me to the guild. You will receive your bronze badges as well as your first tamer job. Nothing is stopping us from wandering around the city, but I don't think there's much to do without a badge from the Tamers Guild. We should go north as soon as possible. Really, I agree. I'm just hitting... I need to heal first. Hello there, young tamer. Is this your first time here? Using powerful Himalayan salt lamps, our free healing services can restore your Nexomon in no time. Why don't you try healing your orange pet? Oh, right. Do you see that computer over there? That's the storage console. Use it to deposit and withdraw your Nexomon. Have a nice day. Take care now, Lion. Hello, dear. Are your Nexomon in need of some healing? Yes. Very well. Let me take care of your party. And done. Everything is fine now. Come back anytime, Lion. Good luck on your adventure. Gotta go to our database real fast. He needs level 18 to evolve. Level 12. Alright, so we're going to go up to actually go into the guild. Knock out the guild piece, and then we're going to head back and... The Tamers Guild. Are you a newbie? You must watch your step in the Outlands. Please use these coins to get some supplies. Yay! Hey, rookie. Come by the frozen tundra when you become stronger. The situation is dire over there. Oh, you're a new recruit, right? Here's a tip. Don't be afraid to explore other regions to find Nexomon of every element. That way you can be ready for anything. We found an elixir. It's pretty crowded in here. We wouldn't stand a chance of fighting against tyrants otherwise. Piff. I still don't know what a tyrant is. Let's go and get our badges. Come on. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Oh, it's you. The kids Emil told me about. Welcome to the guild. I'm the regional administrator. Let's see now. Anyone with a Nexomon companion is entitled to become a bronze tamer. Our standards are pretty low, I guess. Are you always like this? Take the badge and carry it with pride. Congratulations. Lion, what are you doing? People are staring. Come back here. Come on, please. It's the protagonist thing to do. Leave me alone. Okay, don't do that ever again, Lion. I'm gonna do it every time. Every time. I want that to be an option. Like every time you level up, you run around and do that. Anyway, as guild tamers, I shall assign a fitting task to each of you. We're not gonna work together? Some difficult missions require teamwork, but bronze tamers are given simpler jobs. Work hard and you might acquire the superior silver badge or gold badge. For now, come to me when you're ready for your first assignment. Yay. Tutorial. Characters with a star on their head always have something important to tell you. It's usually a quest, so make sure to chat with those characters. Now go and speak with the administrator. Hello, Lion. Are you ready for your first assignment as a bronze tamer? Amelia is eager to show you the ropes. Very well. Please come to the meeting room. Your client is waiting. Hey, who are these losers? These losers? I mean, these tamers are Lion and Coco. They will take on your job request. Are you serious? I just saw them getting their badges 5 minutes ago. She's got a point there. The entire lake was frozen. There's a bunch of rabbit Nexomon. Don't give me someone you only just hired. This is a menial task. You need to trust Lion, please. Okay, fine. I'll take your rookie tamer. But don't say I didn't warn you when both of us get stuck under the lake. Hey, newbie, meet me outside the city at once. Chop, chop. And here's her mission. Videl, the Nexomite miner, needs your help to explore the depths of a cavern that was frozen overnight. Meet her outside the capital. You'll get 500 coins, a perfect berry, blazing shards, and ocean shards. Ahem. That brat is a Nexomite miner. The lake she normally works at has unexpectedly frozen over, and hostile Nexomon have been sighted nearby for one reason or another. You just need to escort her while she does her job, Lion. That's all there is to it. Sounds simple enough. We might even find a cool Nexomon around the lake. Yes, that's the spirit. Not bad for your first assignment, right? I can take you outside the city right now, or you can explore Param a bit more if you like. What should we do? We're going to stay here because we're going to explore. Remember to use the southern exit to meet Videl. Or Videl, or whatever her name is. Okay. Excuse me, Tamer. Do you have a moment? The guild has tamers stationed all over the world, but the tyrants are depleting our supplies faster than we can replenish them. May I ask you to hand deliver some items to our comrades? Sure. Fantastic. Please take this box. Those supplies must be delivered to a small outpost in the Outlands to the east of our city. You can't miss it, really. A guard has asked us to deliver some supplies to the guild tamers. They need our help to fight off the tyrants. You must deliver the supplies to the outpost in the Outlands. You can only find it by heading east from the capital. And you'll get an experience core. Experience cores are kind of like the other core, but it increases how much experience you get as a character. Or as a Nexomon that was in battle. So we're going to get some more traps. Hey, before we head out, maybe we should visit the healing center and the general store. You can buy some Nexo Traps to capture more wild Nexomon while we're on our way to the lake. Yes, I know, that was the plan. Welcome, welcome. It's so good to see new faces in my store. So what do we have here? A rookie tamer and... oh, one of those. I'll be outside, lion. Welcome! We stock all sorts of items, potions, antidotes, Nexo Traps, and more. Unfortunately, some of the best goods are available only to high-ranking tamers, but worry not. There's always something useful for you. Come in and browse our wares. Don't be shy. Ah, Lion, my friend. Since you're a low-ranking tamer, there's not a lot I can offer, but these items will come in handy, I promise. The biggest thing we need is these. And some of these. Come back soon, I'll be right here for you. Elemental Nexo Traps can be very expensive to buy, so some tamers prefer to craft them instead. I heard that Drake Isle and Palamaya are places where skilled crafters who can help you out, but you gotta bring your own elemental shards. Elemental Nexo Traps will catch those, so like a water elemental trap will catch the water ones a lot easier. There aren't many stores outside. For the most part, you'll be interacting with traveling merchants. They may offer goods that you won't find here in the city, but they can also charge you a premium for it. Supplies are low in the harsh times, so the best items are preserved for higher ranking tamers. They are the ones fighting real dangers after all, such as tyrants and renegades. One of the best ways to get coins is to fight other tamers. If you win, you get their money. You want us to mug people? Well, if you want to have some honest work, then you can also mine elemental shards and sell them here or at other tamers. You'll need to find a pickaxe for that, though. And I believe this is the shard seller. Oh, you're a new face, Lion, huh? Well, Lion, my name is Clive. And I'll be happy to take any elemental shards off your hand. It's a nice way to make some coin. Grab a pickaxe and get to work. Don't we get coin from beating other tamers in wild Nexomon? That sounds messed up, but yes, you get some coins for that. Still, talk to me and I'll buy any spare shards you have. And so, like, he'll sell them for, like, right now it's 25 per a pop. But we don't really want to sell those right now. Alright, we have tons of stuff to do. Okay. Pyramid's the jewel of the human race, you know, but its citizens can't appreciate it. Look at all the garbage they threw around. So what do you say, Lion? Let's join forces by cleaning up the streets. It's a noble cause. Alright, let's do it. Marvelous. Param's bright future is truly in your hands. Here's the deal. I want you to check every nook and cranny of the city for garbage. Bring me enough trash, and I'll give you something nice. She'll actually give you a vault key, which is needed for special hidden vaults you find. Oh goodness, are you a tamer for real? How very unsightly, look at that. What's wrong? Please, can't you see it? Isn't it obvious to you? Your Nexomon team is dull and talentless, boy. I have a keen eye for talent, Lion, and right now I see nothing but a charade. A charade, if you will. But fear not, competent tamers know to teach skills to their Nexomon, so let me teach your Nexomon for you for a price, of course. This is basically the skill trainer. You pick somebody you want, and she can teach them a skill for a cost. But we will not be doing that. Never stop improving, and when you fail, come see me. Yes, it's a ghost. Never seen a ghost before, huh? Well, get used to it. Spirits like myself are pretty common throughout the world. I used to live here in Param many centuries ago. We had a gym right here. Omicron himself destroyed it. That's one pile of garbage. This must be the sort of garbage the lady wanted us to clean up. I guess there's a lot of stuff around Param. Pile of garbage. We're going to go around and we're going to try to find all the garbage we need. They're going to be glowing spots, so... You can also go in some of these houses, and some of them will have missions and stuff for you. I heard that different cities and merchants have different wares. Trading with fellow tamers down the road is pretty important. You'd be surprised how many nice deals you can find out there. Appears to be locked. This is the research center. Elemental shards have the most fantastic purpose for research purpose. Every scientist is in dire need of them. You're an adventurer, yes. Well, I'm a generous patron. Let's strike a good deal. The list of shards I required is quite large, but so will be your compensation. Observe. For every, if I give her those 5 shards, she'll give me a psychic whistle, a dragon whistle, a golden Nexo Trap, and 400 coins. This is very good. So, blue stars are trades 90% of the time. I'm going to join the guild when I get older. I'll hunt tyrants, catch dragons, challenge other tamers, and take their money. I just moved to Param from Lateria. For the longest time, I thought Lateria was the safest place in the world, but look at Param, it's breathtaking. Oh. I got an onigiri. Grandmasters get the wildest perks for sure. One of them is a personal airship. What's the point? We already have warp stones anyway. If you beat a tamer out there, you might return later to challenge them again. They'll probably be stronger than last time, so be ready for vengeance. And that really is useful because sometimes it's hard to get money. So by having a fight happen where you know roughly the time between battles, you can come back and start collecting. Cosmic Charm. It said this improves the chances of finding a very particular Nexomon. Excuse me, do you have some time to spare? Do you know that today's Nexomon are quite different from those 1,000 years ago? Wouldn't it be amazing if we could somehow bring them back? Did you guys clone them? Perhaps you'd like to check that out. How about a quick battle? I used to be a pretty good tamer back in the day. Let's battle. Alright then, let's show you my creations. A floor lizard. Ooh. That's not good for the home team. And that's super effective too. Oh. Alright, the electricity is effective against psychics. Ooh. But they're effective against me. Ooh, not good for the home team. Man, this psychic is strong. Oh man, they're just beating me up. Oh man, that was a rough fight. Oh, you're pretty good at this. Those monsters are so cool. Is there any way we can get some? Hee hee. Yep, you sure can. In fact, anyone can encounter them because they've escaped. What? You gotta help me out, Lion. If Emil finds out that I let a bunch of ancient, radioactive, mutant disease clone Nexomon into the wild, she'll go nuts. Geez, so how do we find them? A special kind of lure. As long as you're holding it, they'll find you in the wild. But it's a tad expensive to produce. If you could provide the funding, I can give you one for sure. Please understand, I can't just ask the guild. He needs 1,000. Okay, I now have to go heal myself because I just got my butt handed to me by those. Oh man, that was rough. That was really rough. Alright, 666. Yeah, that psychic one, man. We will definitely be going back there, but I'm going to see if I can find any more trash. I used to be a pretty good tamer back then, but now that I've retired, I don't need any of these items. I'll give you a good price for this stuff, kid. What do you say? A wind whistle and secret sauce. We will definitely say yes to this. When I was a tamer, I found lots of treasure from chests. Don't know who put them there, though. I bet there's still some chests waiting for you, Lion. Explore every nook and cranny. Now, the items that we were given. Wind whistle. With this item, Nexo Traps are 3% more likely to catch wind-type Nexomon when stacked. And this can be stacked. So you want the whistles, because there's a whistle for each type. And then secret sauce is any meal you feed a Nexomon will be 3% more effective. There's this thing you may find anywhere called XP boosters that can improve the experience received from battles. One booster is really weak though, so tamers need to collect plenty of them to notice substantial improvement. I have one. I'll be happy to trade it for some stuff if you want. He wants a stone shard, a mine shard, 2 XP, and 2 ether to get XP booster. I'm only missing the 1 shard. Let's see what you want to trade. Come to my hometown, the Immortal Citadel. Don't be shy. My sister can brew the highest quality potions in the whole world. To prove it, I'll let you have some for super low price just this time. 250 coins for 1 max potion, 1 max ether, and 1 max elixir. Yes. 100 times yes. Thank you for your business, Lion. These potions are going to make you unbeatable. If you want more, you should totally come to the Immortal Citadel. My sisters will brew you some. Well, well, Lion. Have you been cleaning up Param's streets? Come on, let's see. I'll reward you for your troubles. Okay, I need 12 altogether. I have 8. So there's 4 more I'm missing. We're going to go back this way. Electric whistle. This is where a submarine will drop you off, and later on you can use it to get other places. Oh, you don't have an access card, do you? Only authorized personnel may enter the Western Woods. Where can we get an access card? Sorry, but only scientists are granted that privilege. Even guild tamers are forbidden from visiting. I'm afraid you won't be able to enter the woods until our research is complete. Alrighty then. Is that? Let me check. Nope, there's still one more. There it is. So let's go turn this in to get the vault key. Well, well, Lion, you've been cleaning up Param Street. Let's see. I'll reward you for your troubles. Amazing. You did a great job, Lion. Param is so much prettier now. It looks the same. Shut it, you. Anyway, that key I gave you is pretty valuable, or so I'm told. I don't know what it opens, though. It must be quite important. It is. The vaults are really rare areas. Where you can find some very hard to find items. Alright. We're gonna get into this fight. Haha, you there! Where do you think you're going, pal? This is my special spot to catch and train Nexomon. There's no room for both of us, so go find your own. Hey, one of the psychics. Ah, our first flying type too. Got it leveled up to 9. Ack. Okay, I'll let you use my special spot for a limited time only. Don't tell anyone about it, alright? We've already... He learned Poison Sting. Nice. Try out his new attack. Run back in here, go heal. Rookie, what took you so long? Are you ready? Is your party healed? Do you have any items? Gosh, I feel like the one escorting you. A bronze tamer. Ugh. I'm ready. Oh yeah, we'll see about that. Come on, I'll show you the way to the lake. Because I bet you haven't got the faintest idea how to get there. You can escort yourself right into a fire. The Outlands. Yep, there's a lot of really good things in this area. Hey, over here. Come on, look at me. How are you so slow? How are you so fast? The lake is down this way. Don't go anywhere else, you hear me? You know, it's not too late to revise our career options. Hey, excuse me, are you a guild tamer? Do you have a moment? What's the matter? A child from the capital city of Param somehow managed to squeeze out of the city walls, and now she is missing. Whoa, that's a big deal, huh? That's right, she could be anywhere in the Outlands. We're asking all adventurers to keep an eye out. I wish I could provide more information, but that's all we have. Alright, maybe we'll find the kid as we travel. I bet there's a quest reward for finding her, Lion. Right, but surely rescuing a child is enough reward. Let's get going before someone beats us to it. We'll get a destruction core, super elixir, and 400 coins. I know I don't actually need the healing, but... Ever heard of the elemental whistles? Whistles increase your capture chance when chasing Nexomon of a certain type. You can even stack the whistles. If you're interested, I don't mind selling you a water type one. We will definitely take it. A single whistle won't help much, but as you travel, you'll collect quite a few of them. I heard there are dragon whistles specifically for those beasts in Drake Isle. Yeah, whistles are really important for later on. You brought supplies from the capital? Yes, we did. Thank you, Lion. I'm sorry they assigned you to such a menial task. Truly, I gave you a fairly good experience core, though. Equip it to an Nexomon to increase the experience they receive. Anyway, we owe you one for sure. Thanks. And we want to put it on... Let's put it on him. A glazed cake. All right. Get this fight out of the way. Hey, you there. Fight me. What? Why? We're guild tamers. We're gonna make sure that our members are in shape. Show me what you got, kid. And he has a Dejinja. And a Kidilly. Yay! He learned Ice Assault. Fair enough. You're certainly fit to be a guild tamer. Alright, carry on with your business. I'm so glad I have your approval. Phantom shards. Oh, watch out, watch out. If you wander too far, you'll be hitting the frozen tundra. Do you know what? Your Nexomon might unexpectedly get frozen status effects over there. You need a lot of anti-freeze. Lucky for you, I'm carrying a little extra. You're going to be so glad you got the anti-freeze in your inventory. But still, watch out over there. The weather isn't only danger in the frozen tundra. It's a wind cat. A wild Nexomon that inhabits prairies and mountain ranges. It uses its entangled tails to read the wind while hunting. Should we add this to our party? We'll send it to storage for right now. Tyrant. I know for a fact water is weak to lightning, so yeah, we don't want to do that. Ooh, this is an uncommon one too. Hey, we caught it! We caught a chocobo. This Nexomon is fast and very competitive. When it reaches its top speed, it leaves a trail of static that can paralyze anyone that touches it. We're going to send him to storage too. We are looking for a good fire type. Now we can go ahead and take this one out. And we got a poison. Good. Yay, frozen. Oh, Lord. Ah, here we go. Hey, Dragon. What do you think? Should I get this fire one? Well, if I don't hear from Dragon, I'm going to assume this was his pick for the fire type.
Okay.
Oh, really? No. In the Nexo Trap. And we have Porklet, who will now be our fire type. This little Nexomon makes use of its fat to power its fire attacks. That means it probably walks around smelling like bacon. So now our team is Porklet, Champoro, Behilda, Gradic, and Cruff. With a Rubby in there too. He'll be the next one I pull out if I change. But let's go to our database. Yeah, Candleids do not evolve. Level 13 for this one to evolve. Yeah, this was the wind starter, and that's the normal starter. Learn double slash. He already knew double slash. So now I just have it twice. Yep, just has it twice. Okay, now it's time to actually start going through this and learn Thunder Blast. Oh, great. Not the shard. I need it. Hey, excuse me. Would you mind fighting me in the Nexomon battle? It's pretty boring to fight wild Nexomon all day. Wouldn't you agree? A Ghoulzy! And a Lurkost. Yeah, ghosts are weak to fire. Superb! That was so much fun. Lion, that's your name, yeah? I'll be looking forward to our rematch someday. Go over here and heal. See, as long as you have the free heal, there's literally no reason to use your potions and stuff unless you're actively in a battle. Excuse me, buddy. There's a bunch of wild Nexomon here. Way more than I anticipated, and I'm already out of Nexo Traps. I ain't going back to the city. No way. I'll pay you well for a few traps if you got any. He wants 3 of my traps for a protection core, which will raise defense, and 250 coins. Thank you for the Nexo Traps, Lion. You can never have enough. It's not a bad idea to stock up while you're in the city. Ah, perfect. Stone Shard. We will be right back. It's a commercial break right now because we are going to run all the way back to where we were because we're going to pick up some stuff that we had to leave. The first one's right over here. Remember, you can stack as many EXP boosters as you wish, so one day you might actually appreciate having spent the time to getting them. This is another key item. It's only 3% more, so early on it's not worth a lot, but eventually you can get up to like 30 or higher. Run over here. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lion. By simply having that lure in your inventory, I'm sure that those cloned monsters will come after you eventually. Yep. When you least expect it, it'll happen. Good luck. Additional Nexomon, such as the ones you just saw, may now appear at random in the wild. There is one Nexomon per element. You might find them in matching environments. Ignatia, the fire type, for example, would be in a fire type area. Have you met Clive yet? The fellow that buys whatever shards you bring to him. But before you do, it's worth checking to see if there's anybody willing to pay you a premium for your shards. Like me, of course. Did you bring anything for me? 2 ocean, 2 mine, 2 stone. We'll get a mineral whistle and 300 coin. I stole somebody's donut. Oh, hello there. Have you come to Synthesize Cores? Let me help you out. Let's do it. Alright, let's fire up the synthesizer then. You can make attack boost 1, defense, HP, immunity, experience, how much gold you get, how much stamina you get, and these are the ones that power you up by other thing, are basically experience shares. You just have to wait until you have a larger collection. But I wanted to get the 2 that I got, the 2 things that I got. We'll hit up the store and then we will hit up the store to buy some more items, and then we will continue about our way. Hey Lion, I think it's time I kick you off my turf. This is my special stop to find rare Nexomon. You should find your own. Darn it. Enjoy my spot while you can, Lion. I'll kick you out someday, I swear. Now, he's 8. So... gotta get Cuff up to level 8. Yep, and he wants to fight. But rematches, as you can see, don't just trigger automatically. I actively have to talk to him to trigger the rematch. Oh, look, it's a Gozy. Oh, whoops. My, aren't you exploring a little too far from the beautiful safety of Param, dear? There's no playground for a small fry. Why don't you turn back now, Being a tamer doesn't suit you. And that's how we solve that problem. Yay! What? How could a nobody beat me like that? Get out of my face. I may be weaker than you, but you'll soon see that the Outlands are unforgiving to everybody. Alright, come on down here. Don't move. Eh? No questions. Hand out over all of your Nexomite. I dare you to take another step, losers. Ha ha ha, what? You mean something like this? What you gonna do now, little g- I smash rocks for a living. I'm going to the lake. Are you guys okay? Ha! Gotcha! Now that the biggest threat is gone, you give us all of your coin. All according to plan, yes. Ow! You guys make me sad. See how grass does against electric. Ooh. That's not good for the home team. Oh, great. Poison. I'm paralyzed. Ugh. Where did they go? We should tell Amelia what about this after we're done helping Vidal. That's where the frozen lake must go. Must be. Let's go. Mosquito. It lives fast and curious, with its very short periods of activity followed by naps. It easily blown away when flying at high altitude. Tis, 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 how cute. Are you enjoying yourself, kid? Prancing around, catching random Nexomon and stuff? This ain't a game, bud. If you're gonna be a guild tamer, you gotta take this more seriously. Looks like you do take this seriously. Alrighty, Lion, was it? You're good, I guess, but try to do other things like quests to help people in need. Yep, it's not just about catching and training Nexomon, mate. Guild tamers are a lot more than that. Yes, I am well aware. Now, you see this guy over here standing in front of those vines? Until you get a special ability that lets you burn through those vines, you cannot get in that area. The Frozen Lake. Kinda creepy, huh? It's hot as heck, and yet something froze the whole lake. I'm not gonna explore the cavern until we figure out what happened. Why is it taking so long for the guild to take care of this mess? The wild Nexomon have become super hostile around the cave. We can't mine anything now. Learned Glare. Reduce opponent's attack and defense stats by 25% for 3 turns. Has no effect against Psychic type or Ghost type. How fascinating. There's no doubt that a powerful Nexomon caused this. The guild isn't taking this seriously. It might be important. Gotta go this way. Hello there. It's our first time meeting, yeah? The name's Sasha. I'm a traveling merchant. I specialize in a selection of elemental Nexo Traps. I don't carry every element, though. Those are great, but I heard that traveling merchants charge way too much for them. Well, duh. They're super difficult to create and carry around. If you really want to save money, you'll have to mine mineral shards and find a crafter to produce the Nexo Traps. Huge waste of time, buddy. You aren't paying for a Nexo Trap, you're paying for convenience. So, are you going to spend hours making Nexo Traps? Or perhaps support the local economy? Okay, well, let me see. Now you're talking, come on, friendo. Fire, water, wind, ghost, and psychic. Remember that I'm a traveling merchant, so I might not be here in the near future. What do you want, huh? I'm very stressed right now. With the cavern frozen, it's so much harder to extract elemental shards now. And your face isn't helping me calm down, child. Ugh. I am even more annoyed now, thanks to you. Just leave. I'm busy planning my trip into the cavern. Okay, just so you all know. Ooh. Oh, so they're all 8s except for him who's a 9. So, set his main and then set his main. There we go. Look at this mess. There's no reason for this place to be frozen. So we just gonna escort you inside? I don't feel any safer with a bronze tamer, but whatever. Now, do you see that fellow over there? That's a traveling merchant. You'll see them every now and then on your adventures. They're usually more expensive than stores in the city, but at the same time, they can offer wares that aren't available anywhere else. Check them out if you got the spare time and coin, I guess. Why do I have to teach you this stuff? You didn't. You just had to shut up and walk inside. Come in when you're ready. I need to get to work. Whoa, look at this place. Yeah, we need to go deeper into the cave, so hurry up. Be careful and protect me from any hostile Nexomon. The last thing I need is to end up stuck with the bronze tamer's weird cat. Now, as you can see, perfect berry. Let's see what we get. Aw, that's adorable. Blub Blub has been caught. A bubbly Nexomon containing a mysterious foam core. It's very curious but shy at the same time. Send it to storage. Bossafant. I love some of these names. See, if I hit feed, I could... And you can see by like how they, how much it goes up by percentage if they like it or not. So like, Fossilphants like donuts. So if I do this... then cast my Nexo Trap, I now have a 49% chance of catching it. Fossilphant has a playful personality. It enjoys rolling around and surprising its friends by hiding in the grass and showering them when they approach. Nature Shard. Come on. Hanazuru. Pride is the main trait of this Nexomon. You don't want to make it angry. Are you saying we wouldn't like it when it's angry? Sorry, that was a bad joke. Water Whistle, which will make catching water Nexomon even easier. Scoopator. Its mechanical appearance and the sheer force of its pincers make this Nexomon a formidable and intimidating opponent. Okay, come on, wear off. Hold up. There we go. That's better. That way these two are lined up properly. So 15 for that, and he's at level 10. He's at 8, and he'll go up at 11. 18, so he's got a little bit more. 13, that's not bad. $17. So another 6, another 5, another 11, 3. Oh, great. A great big ice puzzle. I'm going to puke. Why can we only move in 4 directions? Ah, so you chose death. There it is. Well, I have to admit that things were rather smoothly after all. You know what, Lion? You're not so bad. I spoke too soon. I hate the two of you. Fidel! Fidel! Oh, geez, if Amelia finds out about this, she's not going to pay us. We shouldn't panic just yet. We just got to get our story straight. We can still change our names and start new lives far away from the city. We gotta rescue her. All right, all right. I've got a rope we can use to get down there. We better hurry up though. Man, if I wasn't like committed to Cruff at least for a little bit, might see me taking one of these. All right, come on. Do you have anything you really like that I have? No. An amphibious flying Nexomon with a heroic spirit. Its main characteristics are self-confidence and loyalty. Might as well use my last Nexo Trap. A very sensitive Nexomon with the ability to hear from very long distances away. Its special connection with the wind makes it an excellent weather forecaster. All right. Hey, there's Videl. Who did this to her? I've got a bad feeling, Lion. We should leave and ask for help. Oh, you aren't going anywhere. Isn't it a little lonely in the cavern? Stay a little longer, kitty. Huh? Hey, Lion. That's just a girl. We have nothing to fear. Well, well, well. Ain't this quite the jackpot? 1, 2, 3 poor souls. Exactly what I needed. With this many hostages, the guild will think twice before coming after me and Navalis. Navalis? That's a tyrant, Lion. That's right, ha. My Navalis is the invincible Tyrant of Frost. The Tamers of the Guild have been chasing us to no end, but now I have the upper hand thanks to you. We can't win against a Tyrant, Lion. We need to get out. Come on. Ho ho ho. Are you scrubs for real? Did you just try to run away? What about your friend, punks? And you call yourself Tamers of the Guild? So sad. Eek. This is the end. First major boss fight. Now, if you notice, he's already injured. So that will actually help with this fight. Nuts. Item. Revive. Now, the only reason we were able to win is because he was so much weaker than normal. I knew this would happen. Navalis is still exhausted from that other fight. We must recover before it's too late. So this is where you've been hiding, Atlantia. Cowering in the dark and cold cavern, are we? A most fitting tomb to end your sad story. Bonnie, battle analysis. Yes, sir, on my way. By graphing Navalis stats, taking environmental variables into account and carrying the two, conclusion, you'll kick her butt, sir. Then, let's do that. Edward. How do you keep finding me? Well, you did freeze an entire lake. Oh yeah, maybe that's it. What just happened? Who are you? Behind me, please. Huh? What the heck is that thing? Now then. So this is where you and your tyrant are holed up after our last encounter. Let's end it here and now, Atlanta. The guild wants a word with you. Navalis, we're retreating. Come on. Sir, they're getting away. That's fine, Bonnie. Let them go. That thing eats people. Ah, Lion, yes? You're one of the guild's newest tamers. Sending a bronze tamer to this place was an unfortunate oversight on Amelia's part. I knew it. I told you. You've done a fine job, though. There's plenty to talk about. Let me get you out of this place first. What in the world was that thing? Navalis is one of what most people call a tyrant. Tyrants are a very peculiar breed of Nexomon. You must avoid them and their masters no matter what. You were lucky that Navalis was so weak. And who are you guys? Sir Edward is one of the guild's Grand Master Tamers, just like Dina. We were hunting down Atlanta and her nefarious tyrant. I'm sorry that you had to go through all that, Lion. Please, return to the guild and tell Amelia everything. Oh, you bet I'm going to tell her everything. And that's something I'd like you to have. It's normally a privilege of silver tamers, but you've earned it. That's what we call a warp storm. The guild has built monoliths like these all over the world to quickly deploy advanced tamers. I am granting you permission to use the guild's warp zones. You can only use warp zones that you have registered, though. That red warp zone over there, touch it to add its location to your network. It'll come in handy later. The capital city of Parum has a warp zone that is already activated for you, so you can get there immediately. Always keep an eye out for red warp stones to register. Farewell, and try not to worry about the tyrants. As Bronze Tamer, they are not your concern. Once you return to the guild, your quest will be complete and you'll receive your reward. Hypocrisy! Away! I heard that the tyrants are fighting each other or something. They have like a war going on, you know? And what are they fighting for? Beats me. Why do I have to teach you this stuff? You guys should go back to the guild with that warp thingy. Get stronger and I might hire you again. Please don't. We are going to go over here and get the... We need this. Found an unregistered warp zone. Activating. Mega rare. Rapnux. He's a normal type. Mega rare should work for this. Rapnux was caught. An eternal wanderer and master of battle, its reflexes far surpass those of any other warrior, and it can move silently. Sorry about that. My controller died. Hello, fellow Tamer. Are you heading for Latvia as well? Apparently, those folks really hate guild Tamers. Latarians will bully both of us for sure. So how about we train together a bit? Gotta be ready to face those thugs. Hi, Drip. Whoa there, you're pretty good at this. You know what? I bet that Latarians won't cause you much trouble. Oh, here's the next mega rare. Fortunately, I don't have any more Nexo Traps, so he's just gonna die. But this just shows me a place that I can find him. He's one of the ancient clones. The whole reason for doing this was to get this registered. Well done, Lion. I expected nothing less from you. This is your reward for successfully protecting your client. It's not much, but you'll get far more interesting things as you take on harder quests. Can we talk about, you know, the thing that tried to eat us? Fine. I suppose you've earned a lesson about the tyrants. Lion, as we speak, the Nexomon of our world are waging a war among themselves. They are trying to replace the previous king of monsters, Omicron, a powerful creature that was slain millennia ago. For centuries, almost every Nexomon has been competing to be acknowledged as the new king, see? Such is the reason our world is so miserable. We are caught in the middle of this ridiculous power struggle among the monsters. Hold on, 1,000 years? How come they haven't found a new king yet? What's taking so long? That's the thing, nobody knows, and at this rate, humans might not survive to see the end of this war. However, a breed of exceptional Nexomon have started to appear in recent decades. We call them tyrants. In many ways, their power and intelligence resemble Omicron's, even if just a little. Navalis is one of them. The tyrants are an ill omen. It is likely that one of those psychotic beasts will eventually become the new king. That's the gist of it. Savage Nexomon annihilating each other, crushing hopeless humans in the process. Don't be concerned about such matters just yet, Lion. I have a very important job for you, so please focus. Hello, Lion. I have a rather pressing request. Hey, what's up? I'll get to the point. The orphanage is under attack. What? Why? Their intentions don't matter, lad. They must be stopped either way. This may be a dangerous mission. You'll need to team up with both Ross and Nora. There shouldn't be any issues if the three of you work together. And we'll get a wind and a plant one. Please take a moment to prepare yourself. There's a healing center and a general store in the city. Remember, once you're ready, head to the west, back to the orphanage. We are counting on you, kid. Ross and Navarro are waiting outside. You just received another story-related quest, but there's plenty of side quests for you to take on. Look for characters with star icons. It means they have something special. As you progress through the story, characters or requests might show up in areas you previously explored. That's pretty much the warning to, hey, look around everywhere. I need to see if I have the shards she needs for the drop. I have enough of the blazing. I don't have enough thunder, nature, or phantom. Alright, I don't need to... You're new. Huh. This land is nothing like mine. Where are you from? I come from Drake Island. 'Tis nothing but a little visit. My home is full of dragons, who find great joy in hunting tyrants. That's the reason my people live in relative peace. Come visit us when you get a chance, lad. You would like it. What's the point of sending all four of us? I can handle this by myself. And why is Coco here? Lion is mute. Do you really want him to negotiate with the kidnappers? Negotiate? Don't make me laugh. I'm just gonna knock down the front door and beat him up. Calm down. Our priority is get the hostages out. We also need to figure out their intentions. Attacking the orphanage doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's hurry up then. This could be our promotion to Silver Tamers. Come here, coward. You can't just break into my home like this. Get off me, stupid kid! You're wasting my time. I have to find the target for my lord. Then fight me. Come on. Oh, come on. What, are you afraid of a bronze tamer? Ack, another guild tamer. We got you now. Ooh, he's a rock type. Do not want to do rock against fire. Now we go to the fire type. Porklet leveled up and learned martial arts. Oh, it increases my critical hit rate. Wow, you saved us. Guild tamers are the best. Just doing my job. But yes, I am pretty amazing. Name's Ross, by the way. Remember it. Yeah, we know. You live with us. Get out of here before I smack you in the face. It seems like there's still some hostages around here. Let's keep looking. Go up to where our bedrooms were. No, it's not you. What about you? Nah, wrong kid. Curses, you're not the right one either. I can't believe my luck. We're running out of time. My lord will not be pleased. Who goes there? Hey, a guild tamer. Tis. So they're already on their way. A happy tree. He learned martial arts. Uh-oh. No, thank you, Uncle Bad Touch. You saved us! You saved us! That was amazing! Yeah! Hey, those guys are looking for a specific kid. You gotta stop them. A specific kid? That's strange. We should find them before they do. It seems like there's still some hostages. Get an apple. Get some money. Get some more money. Appears to be locked. Appears to be locked. All right, we've got them cornered now. The guild tamers are here. We gotta run. Hold on, we still need the target. We can do this. We're so close. Oh, of course. That's pretty strange, isn't it? They're searching for a particular kid. Just what's going on? Anyway, I should take these children outside first. Good job, Lion. See you soon. Oh, hey. I think we rescued all the kids. Let's exit the building and report back. I can see you, Lion. You thought that you could fool my eyes, but I know that you're destined to do, and I will not allow it. No, you do not know me, yet. But one day, we shall meet face to face, and you will know exactly who I am. Fear me, Lion! Well done, all of you. I can tell that you're on the path of becoming excellent tamers. Take this reward. No point in walking all the way back to the city. Sir, they were looking for a specific child. Right, and do you know who their target was? Maybe. Maybe it was Lion? Whoa there, what gives? Who would want to kidnap someone as boring as Lion? It's just a guess, but I had them cornered. They were losing and about to run away until a lion came to assist me, see? Only then did they choose to stay and fight, just as they saw Lion, the one orphan who wasn't in the building at the time. But he's so boring. Oh, shut up, Ross. Nora, go with Ross and report all this to Amelia. I must speak to Lion. I swear for every brain cell Ross is missing, Nora has twice as many. Yes, she's right. You were meant to be kidnapped by those bandits. I fear that the wheel of fate is turning much faster than I had hoped. Come with me, Lion. It's time for you to get some answers. Lion, surely you do not hold tyrants in high regard, do you? Say, what if I told you that there might be a good tyrant, one that is actually worthy of becoming the king of monsters? There must be one. Yes, indeed. There are stories of one such creature, one whose eyes are not clouded by madness, nor their heart tampered by hatred. Quite amusing, right? The so-called Tyrant of Light. Many, many tamers have spent a lifetime searching for this good tyrant, your parents among them. Now, where did I put that thing? Ah, here you go. It's a tad dusty. You received the Tyrant Relic. Nay, your parents never found the tyrant. However, they did make an unprecedented discovery, or so I'm told. This relic, it allegedly belongs to the Tyrant of Light. I don't know whether that's true or not, but if those bandits came all the way here to kidnap you, the artifact that you were to inherit must be the reason. You can do whatever you want with it. It is not your duty to search for a creature that may not even exist to begin with. I want to search! Is that so? Alright, Lion. I will help you find this tyrant if that is what you want. I don't know how much about this artifact, but I do know how to learn more. Follow me. I'll put you in the right direction, kid. Over here. Come on, kids. You need to catch up. You guys are looking for a good tyrant? Seriously? There's no way something like that exists. You know that, right? We could be doing quests and stuff instead. So, we're going to go to our system and we're going to save it. And this is where we're going to leave it for today. Now, if you are interested in seeing this game more on my YouTube channel, give it 3 likes before next Friday. And if I get 3 likes in that time frame, this will be what we play next Friday. If not, we'll move on to the next game, and this one will go to the bottom of the rotation. So, if you want to see more Nexomon, by all means, hop in there and give it some like, give it some love. I also want to thank Paradox Unbound for commenting and picking Ghost. Really appreciate it. And I will talk to the rest of you all later. I will be on tomorrow to start Borderlands, the pre-sequel. So, see you all then.